ʻAlbərt, Bert Haanstra. Dutch pronunciation: ʻAlbərt bɛrt ħaːnstraː. The 31st of May 1916 to 23 October 1997. Was a Dutch film director of films and documentaries. His documentary Glass, 1958, won the Academy Award for Documentary Short Subject in 1959. His feature film Fanfare, 1958, was the most visited Dutch film at the time, and has since only been surpassed by Turkish Delight, 1973. Early life: ʻAlbərt Haanstra was born on 31 May 1916 in Espello, a small village near Holten, in the Netherlands. His father was Bert Haanstra, a schoolteacher, and his mother Jansje Iveling. Haanstra grew up in the village of Goor. Haanstra's father retired early as a schoolteacher and started his lifelong dream of becoming a painter. Haanstra himself, after realizing teaching didn't interest him, became a painter himself and started experimenting with photography. Through his fascination, Haanstra became friends with a local cinema owner who eventually would let him see movies for free from the projection room, where Haanstra's desire to dabble in cinema would grow. He was later accepted into Royal Netherlands Academy of Arts and Sciences but would subsequently turn it down as he felt that the long years of study would be nothing in comparison to real-life experience. During his later employment as a press photographer, Haanstra experimented in staged photography, where he would create his first film, Catfish. Career: Haanstra became a professional Dutch documentary filmmaker in 1947. He won international acclaim with his short documentary Spiegel van Holland, Mirror of Holland, for which he received the Grand Prix du Court-Métrage at the Cannes Film Festival of 1951. During the 50s he made 6 films for Shell, among others The Rival World, 1955, on insects spreading deadly diseases and how to fight them. In 1958 his documentary Glass, a filming improvisation made in a glass factory, won an Academy Award for Best Documentary Short Subject. He directed several fiction films. Fanfare, a comedy situated in a small Dutch village, is still the Netherlands' second most popular film ever, measured at the box office, only surpassed by Paul Verhoeven's Turkish Delight. Abroad, however, Fanfare was hardly noticed, but it was entered into the 1959 Cannes Film Festival and the first Moscow International Film Festival. After Fanfare, he continued his artistry in directing another short film called Zoo. It was released on 14 December 1962. A film which compared the behavior of animals and humans through his always appreciated humoristic fashion. As always, Haanstra continued to experiment with his cinematic techniques. In Zoo he experimented with hidden camera filming to capture the true nature of both man and beast. In 1963, Zoo was nominated for the BAFTA Film Award in Holland for Best Short Film. In several shorts and in long documentaries like ʻAllemān, The Human Dutch and Stem van het Water, the voice of the water, Haanstra reflected on the Netherlands and its inhabitants. All these films made him one of the most popular filmmakers in the history of Dutch cinema. The documentary ʻAllemān was seen in the cinema by 20% of the total Dutch population. In the 70s and 80s Haanstra addressed a new subject. He made several films about animals. In the long documentary Bij de Beesten af op een Superape, 1973, for which he collaborated with Frans de Waal and Jane Goodall, among others, he compared the behavior of animals and human beings. In total Haanstra received close to 100 awards. Haanstra was officer in the Order of Orange Nassau. Death: Haanstra died on 23 October 1997 at the age of 81 in a nursing home in the town of Hilversum in the Netherlands. He died of Alzheimer's disease. Filmography. Further reading. Joe Daems. Tedder Testament. De films van Bert Haanstra. 1996. Hans Scoots. Bert Haanstra, filmer van Nederland. 2009. In Dutch. Bert Haanstra. Official website. Bert Haanstra on Internet Movie Database. Bert Haanstra at All Movie.